Hello, it's time for another episode of It's Not About You. We've been talking about how even our salvation is not about us. That we are saved for a purpose. We are saved for a purpose of glorifying God. We are supposed to glorify God and enjoy Him forever, is what the small catechism says. I've been looking at some quotes from some people, and I thought this one hit me. How is it that we love selflessly? And I want to quote C.S. Lewis in his book, The Four Loves. And I'm going to read this directly from C.S. Lewis for you today. The event of falling in love is of such a nature that we are right to reject as intolerable the idea that it should be transitory. Love is not transitory. In one high bound, it has overleaped the massiveness of our selfhood. It has made appetite itself altruistic. It's tossed personal happiness aside as a triviality and planted the interests of another in the center of our being. Spontaneously and without effort, we have fulfilled the law towards one person by loving our neighbors as ourselves. It is an image, a foretaste of what we must become to love if love himself rules in us without rival. It is even well used as a preparation for that. We have to become selfless to really love somebody the right way. We have to put aside our own agenda and put their agenda first. And I think of that in my marriage relationship with my wife. There are times when I want to do specific things, but I have to think about what is it that my wife wants me to do? How can I completely fulfill her before I completely fulfill myself? And that's the kind of love that we're supposed to have for God. How is it that we serve Him without serving ourselves at the same time? Do we become selfless in our love for God? And that's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for all of us. How is it that we flush that out? How is it that we live out C.S. Lewis's ideas of being in love with God so much that we want to take care of His needs first? And that's the root of selflessness. How is it that we are selfless like Jesus Christ was, even obedient to death, even death on a cross? He tells us, as one of His commands, that we have to pick up our cross daily and follow Him. How is it that we do that? And that's my encouragement for you today. Keep questioning yourself about how it is that you love God, you love others, and you make disciples. So for It's Not About You, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch today.